The year was 2050. Neo Bellwood gleamed under a bright sun. Max Tennyson Jr. lived in this shining city. He was the great-grandson of the legendary Ben Tennyson. Max Jr. often heard stories of his family. They were, famous heroes. He dreamed of being brave like them. Peace was common now. But Max Jr. felt something stirring. A destiny was waiting for him. He knew his life was about to change. Max Jr. was a curious young man. He loved exploring old, forgotten places. One day, he found his great-grandfather Max's old workshop. It was dusty and full of strange gadgets. In a dark corner, he discovered a hidden box. The box was made of strange metal. It was locked very tightly. Max Jr. felt a strong pull towards it. He knew it held something important. He carefully worked to open the old lock. Inside the mysterious box, Max Jr. found it, the Omni Evolve. It was a sleek device unlike any watch he had ever seen. It was more advanced than the old Omnitrix from the stories. The Omni Evolve pulsed with a soft green light. It seemed to hum with hidden power. It felt like it was calling out his name. This was a device of incredible potential, a device for a new generation of hero. Max Jr. stared at the Omni Evolve in awe. He felt a mix of excitement and fear. This was a huge responsibility, but he also felt a surge of courage. This was his chance. This was his time to step up. He could be a hero, just like his ancestors. He would honor the Tennyson name. He would continue their amazing legacy. He would make his family proud of him. The Omni Evolve was no ordinary device. It was very special and incredibly advanced. It could transform Max Jr. into different aliens. But it did more than that. It could evolve the alien forms. It made them stronger, faster, and better. It could adapt them to any challenge or fight. The Omni Evolve had a huge library of new alien heroes. It was a true evolution in hero technology. It was ready for a new user. Max Jr. bravely strapped the Omni Evolve to his wrist. It clicked into place, feeling perfectly natural. He thought of an alien, and the device responded. A bright green light flashed. In an instant, Max Jr. was transformed. He became Kineceleran Max, an evolved version of XLR-8. He was faster than the speed of sound. He felt an incredible surge of power. He felt so ready for action. He knew he could do great things. With his new powers, Max Jr. started to fight crime. He patrolled the streets of Neo Bellwood. He stopped robbers in their tracks. He rescued people from dangerous situations. He learned quickly how to use his alien forms. Each day, he grew more skilled and confident. He was becoming a true hero for his city. People started to feel safer knowing he was around. His legend began to grow. Soon, people in Neo Bellwood noticed the new hero. They whispered about his amazing feats. Was this another Tennyson carrying on the family duty? Max Jr. protected his city with dedication. But he also looked towards the stars. He knew the galaxy often needed heroes too. His family had protected many worlds. He felt ready for bigger challenges. He was prepared for whatever came next. Suddenly, a dark new villain appeared. His name was Time Reaper. He was a mysterious and terrifying figure. He held a deep hatred for the Tennyson family. He believed their influence on history was a curse. Time Reaper wanted to erase them completely. He planned to remove every Tennyson from the flow of time. He was a very dangerous enemy. His power was immense and focused on destruction. Time Reaper possessed the frightening ability to manipulate time. He could travel to any point in the past or future. He could alter events to suit his evil plans. He started his attack by targeting key moments. He tried to stop young Ben from ever finding the Omnitrix. He tried to prevent Gwen from developing her powers. He wanted to break the Tennyson family line. The very fabric of the timeline was at risk from his actions. Max Jr. saw the terrible danger unfold. Parts of his family's history began to vanish. Photos flickered, memories faded. Friends and allies started to disappear from existence. This was a threat far greater than any street-level crime. His entire family, his whole legacy, was at stake. He knew he could not face this enemy alone. He understood that failure was not an option. The future depended on him. Max Jr. knew he needed help. He reached out to old family friends. He found the descendants of the brave plumbers. He connected with Rook Blanco's resourceful family. He found those who carried Kai Green's adventurous spirit. They all remembered the legends of the Tennysons. They knew the importance of that legacy. They quickly agreed to join Max Jr. Together they formed a new team. They would fight for the past, present, and future. The new team embarked on incredible journeys. They traveled through the vastness of time and space. They witnessed amazing sights from history. They visited ancient Earth and far-off alien galaxies. Their missions were perilous. They had to protect a young Ben Tennyson from Time Reaper's attacks. They assisted a young Gwen in critical moments. They fought Time Reaper's shadowy minions across different eras. Each jump through time was a thrilling new adventure. The final confrontation with Time Reaper was truly epic. It took place at a crucial point in history, a point where the Tennyson legacy truly began. Max Jr. pushed the Omni-Evolve to its limits. He unlocked new evolutions for his alien forms. He fought with incredible courage and strength. He was not just powerful, he was clever. He used his knowledge of his family's history. He outsmarted the villainous Time Reaper. Max Jr. and his team achieved victory. Time Reaper was defeated. His evil plan was shattered. History was safe once more. The Tennyson legacy was secured for all time. The family line would continue, strong and unbroken. Peace and order were restored to the timeline. The universe could breathe a collective sigh of relief. The hero had saved the day. The timeline was protected from the villain's grasp. Max Jr. had proven himself a true hero. The Tennyson name and its spirit lived on brightly. His bravery inspired countless others. Young people across the galaxy saw his courage. They saw his dedication to doing what was right. They wanted to be heroes too. The future was now filled with new hope. The legacy of heroism, passed down through generations, would never fade. It would continue to shine.